All right, everybody, welcome. Welcome to the first launch day stream on the FiredHoplite channel. And as you can see, Marathon got me. After the server slam, I was thinking about it. It was good enough. It was good enough to warrant a try. And to be fair, for like extraction shooters, I'm not really a huge extraction shooter player. I do have Arc Raiders. But Arc Raiders for me had kind of fallen off the map, and it's not Arc Raiders' fault. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was other games or if I mean, basically, long story short, I ended up going back to playing like Hold Fast and playing Helldivers 2, which I really did enjoy. And then I played Marathon, and I was thinking, you know what? It's not bad, and it's new, and I kind of want to see what the deal is. Voice chat on, crew in chat. Hey, what does this mean? Yeah, push to talk. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I kind of have a hole right now for first-person shooters too. I got a lot of third-person shooters. First-person shooter, I've been kind of fumbling around and looking for something to fill the void. I do think World War I Gallipoli, when that comes out, is going to end up filling that void. But for right now, Marathon seemed to kind of fit this mix of genres that I'm looking for. And it doesn't hurt that it's brand new too, and I wanted to try a brand new game on the stream. I mean, the next one is probably in like 2 weeks, is Crimson Desert, which I'll definitely be getting in stream too.
Still, no answers.
Shocking news today.
They're losing contact with the Marathon colony nearly 100 years ago.
After decades of citizens demanding answers,
A message has been received from the UESC Marathon.
A distress call.
a threat,
An invitation.
but the message has been leaked. It reads,
Somewhere in the heavens, they are waiting.
The thing I will say about Marathon, though, which is good and bad, I just wish this was a single player. Like, I wish this was a Halo type entity. I wish this had a single player campaign, a traditional single player campaign. I wish it had traditional PvP. You know, with it being a new system and everything, I would have hoped to, or would have liked to have seen like a 12v12 all the way down to 4 versus 4 and then 6-man rumbles or whatever. And then you have the extraction play mode on top of it. That would have been a Game of the Year contender in my mind. And that would have seen a much bigger audience buy this game. Extraction shooter, I feel like, just has a pretty limited scope. There's not a ton of people, well, I shouldn't say that. There are a lot of people who like extraction shooters, but they tend to be very hardcore. They don't tend to be the friendliest genre of games. And where Arc Raiders did is Arc Raiders is casual enough that a lot of people felt comfortable playing the game. Maybe to its detriment, because now you are starting to see a lot of talk of basically like people who do PvP in Arc Raiders getting shamed, or the algorithm they implemented to try to put PvP to basically quarantine them off. They're not going to do that with Marathon. Marathon, to me, is just going to be a bloodbath. There won't be any cooperation. There shouldn't be. But for whatever reason in Arc Raiders, it did feel weird.
Your shell will be ready momentarily, and you will deploy to Tau Ceti 4
even when I tried to be like I don't know what you even call them, arc raiders, but I was going to try to be a marauder. Like I was just going to shoot every raider on sight. And something about it, I just like couldn't do it. I hated the feeling of doing it. I don't have that issue with this game. This game just seems very much like yeah, we're gonna do it. You know, you see another runner, you smoke them on contact. And yeah, so I don't know. Overall, I'm not like.
Your neural interface is malfunctioning.
I think this game is fine. Like I said in my initial review, I had this game as like a 6.5, 7.
Your shell tube.
But
Search the area for repair supplies.
I do think
to access the colony systems. Engage your heal systems to use an item to repair your health or shields, depending on which is lower. Your health and shields restore separately. Be sure to
I do
repair
think
both.
I'm going to enjoy this and play this more than I did Arc Raiders.
Authorization
And that's like for
granted.
whatever reason.
Use it to interface with the colony systems.
Oh, I gotta try. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Oh no, wait, settings, game menu, settings, social, voice chat on. The crew tray. Yeah. Oh, okay, so this is the crew talk, and this is proc push to talk. Got it. All right. Yeah. Sorry. Got distracted there. Yeah. I don't know. I think this game's worth a shot. The internet has been really funny the last couple of days. The amount of fighting and everything that was going on has been really, really funny. Just between. Just you can tell both sides, the haters and the glazers are just going nuts.
I recommend you not follow those orders. Stay calm. Your newly acquired systems access will allow you to navigate the colony. Search this structure for a way out.
Yes.
Look for a drain or vent cover and try to break it with your knife.
But the glazers and the haters, what it really came down to, and I wouldn't say it was hating. I saw both sides were insufferable. There was one particular guy on Twitter glazing this game so hard, it was crazy. He was like a rabid dog. It was like, even if you said anything mildly negative about the game, or you were just like, you know what, not for me, he went ballistic. It was crazy.
Tau Ceti and everything
And then likewise, you saw haters that were doing the same thing. Like any piece of good news, like even now, you could tell. Now, I don't think anybody thought this game was going to be a Conquered or a High Guard level failure. But, you know, it's sitting at what I saw. It's like 80,000 on Steam. You know, I'm sure the PlayStation numbers are much better, or even more. But you can tell that the haters are kind
Another
of
runner.
bumming
Check the remains for weapons and supplies.
at the moment.
They don't need them anymore.
That being said, Slay the Spire, which is an indie, it's kind of like a tough... It's not really a tough comparison, though. I mean, like, because again, if Marathon had 150,000 concurrent players on Steam, people would be losing their minds with the I told you so's and tap dancing on the other side, you know what I mean? But because it is interesting, though, that now the conversation has gone from, you know, nobody's going to play this game on the hater side to, oh, well, Slay the Spire's got twice as many people. And it's like, all right, man, but now, like, now we're talking about, like, two different things. You're not even, you know, sometimes you just gotta, you can't let the hate or the, you know, the dislike be so irrational that you just become kind of a joke. You know, like, if you've got legitimate criticisms, I feel like I was pretty, I was critical of this game. Not even critical of the game itself.
Die here, and you'll lose everything.
But more like, this game should have been more. If I'm Sony, if I'm Bungie, I expect more of myself. That I'm gonna deliver a bigger game than this. As like your first new IP or new game in 10 years or whatever it's been. And, you know, I think that's a fair thing to say. I think if you hear the word Bungie, you're thinking traditional PvP. You're not thinking extraction shot. Okay, so that prime ability is pretty cool. That worked.
Your tactical ability is ready. Use it to deploy your personal skills.
Oh, so it is the defender. Nice. Was I that close to dying? Yeah, I was. Woof. Woof. Alright, so shield and missiles. Alright. Yay. Fire up that achievement. Yeah, so it all comes down, what it comes down to for this game is the budget. It's like anything with the Hollywood movies too, it's the same deal. You know, is how much did they spend on this game? And what I read was that this game took... Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's nice enough. Marathon starter tips. Welcome to the marathon. Really jacking me up with like the square and X being the two separate things. Mm-hmm. Here we go, establishing link to Cyber Acme again. Like, I think the visuals in the game are pretty good. A lot of people were shitting on it. I think it's cool. Or it's like, at least it's the first thing that's like kind of unique and different I've seen in a while. It's not milsim. It's not. I wouldn't call Arc Raiders cyberpunk. Arc Raiders is like 70s, 80s sci-fi. I guess this is kind of cyberpunkish, but
Welcome home, runner. I'm Oni, your onboard navigational intelligence. Your consciousness and my neural programming are inexorably interlinked. Think of me as a friend.
see, like, this is what
One you don't yet remember.
I saw this argument happening online too, and it was actually the same guy that was doing like the extreme glazing and extreme aggressive defending, but he's trying to say that this is the campaign, like these little cutscenes with the contract talks. I'm not accepting that. I don't think the gamer should accept that. It's like that's a drawback of the extraction only shooter game, is they don't have a campaign. And the idea that this is your campaign, I don't buy that. You know, everybody knows what a campaign is. Campaign is single player, levels, bosses, checkpoints, cutscenes. That's what a campaign is.
Who will pay for your services.
This is not that.
The Unified Earth Space Council.
This is a narrative. Like if I was going to be autistic about it, I would say, okay, well, this is a narrative, yes. But it's not a campaign, you know? And, yeah, even live service. I think I've said it on stream a couple of times, but, like, live service to me, too, it needs to be, whatchamacallit, needs to be, like, more defined. I mean, is this a live service game? Because it just kind of feels like it's a game with an online lobby and you have to be online to play it. Is that live service? Like, live service to me means you're actually like the game is responding to the player's accomplishments in game. The player community is what's driving the game and is causing you to make changes or whatnot, you know. And there's not as many games that fit that bill. I know I keep talking about them all the time, but like Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 is a live service game. The game, the orders, everything that happens within the game actually originates or is generated by what the players accomplish in the game. And that to me is what live service is. Live service isn't just, oh, you get frequent updates and oh, here's a battle pass. You know, that's not, that to me doesn't count. That to me is like a cop out or just kind of a, not a cop out, but you know what I mean. It's like we're stretching the definition now. And I think it's to the detriment of live service games because then you got, you know, like they try to say, what's it called is like this. Oh, High Guard. Like, oh, these free-to-play live service games. It's not. It's like I don't know if I call that live service. Like the only thing I can think of is that live service basically means as long as there's a community and people playing the game online, then the game exists. And once that stops, we kill the game. Okay. If that's your definition, then you got me there. But I still don't think. Yeah, we're just gonna remain in the destroyer. Well, you know we got to do it. Didn't I? Oh, see, that was a weird little thing that just happened there. That was like, what? Yeah, might as well, right? Flex on the, why did I get this already? I'll do that. Now, see, this the X and the square is really getting to me. There we go. Oh, what was the other background? Oh. I'm just clearing out all my notifications before we actually start playing. Sure, we'll equip that. Tactical sidearm, style. Oof. Yeah, I guess. I guess we're going to hold on to all these, but move to backpack, move to backpack, move to backpack, move to vault, move to vault. 160 ammo, that should be good enough. Select armory, yep, got it. Today's free, Mida. Details button. I know the font slop shot at this game made me laugh. That I thought was pretty funny. Alright, prepare. Beginner. Not doing crew fill. Solo. So I don't know. I think this game will do okay. Oh, but it comes down to budget. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. This game apparently only had a 4-year production cycle. Some people were saying 6 or 7. I didn't see that. But everything I read said 4 years. And Arc Raiders took 3 years to develop, and it cost them $75 million. So I extrapolated, and I was basically saying, well, that means Bungie, ideally, right, spent $100 million developing this game.
Info disrupted.
I don't think
Compensating with last stable profile.
I don't think that's outrageous to say.
Complete. Good luck.
Because saw that coming. I don't think that's crazy to say because this is just an extraction shooter with 6 shells and like 4 maps or whatever. Like, this is not a crazy big build, not a crazy big game. Like, I saw this game getting a ton of praise because it's only like 16 gigs, which is awesome. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time in my head I'm like, yeah, that's all it should have. Like, the idea that it would be this huge monster download, which I guess like the Call of Duties are, and maybe Warzone is, and that to me is just like lazy and shitty. And then part of me wonders, is that like part of the strategy too from these game companies? Like, you make the game files so big that players are basically like, well, I can only fit like 3 games on my console, and I really want to play this game. So I guess I just leave it and I don't buy anything new unless it's like next year's version of this game. I hope they're not being that like scummy and underhanded, but I don't know. Especially now that they seem to be so desperate to like make as much money and get as much of the timeshare as possible of its players. And like now that they want to monetize play by hour, they want to do all this crazy shit because I think with every year that moves forward, that's another year of games that have been created that are in the backlog. You know, people only have so much time. And I think newer games, there's always going to be a demand for a newer game, but people aren't going to try or buy every single new game that comes out. It's impossible. And when AAA games just aren't delivering, they have more competition than ever. There's probably more single and AA studios that have ever existed, and that number is only going to grow. So I just think they got to get used to the competition, and but Bungie, if they got that much money from Sony, the almost $4 billion or whatever, I just hope they kept it under control. I hope they didn't go crazy with this budget. And as long as they didn't, they should be able to make money off of this. I basically said, with it being $40, if they can sell this for, or if they can sell 3 to 4 million copies, and that's just straight sales. It's not saying like the data pad coordinate. What? That's not talking about like buying skins or, you know, the microtransactions and whatever else that they're gonna have that players can spend money on to look cool and brag to their girlfriends. But it's that's doable. 3 or 4 million copies of this game, I think, is very doable. What's not doable is 7 to 11 million, and that was the number that people were throwing out there. But notably, haters were throwing that number out there because they were saying, well, if it cost them 250 million to make this game, then it's gonna cost them that much to get it back, and that is bad. So I really hope for Bungie's sake that is not the case. Because then they're screwed. There's no way they hit that mark. So this game is not that great. This game is, again, it's an extraction shooter. And the way it was getting glazed started getting uncomfortable too, because it was like... It was so over the top and so defensive and just like... It's like, man, you can be excited for the game. Nobody's telling you can't be excited. And nobody's, you know, people are allowed to have their opinions.
20 minutes remain.
And like what people's opinions are shouldn't matter to you. Not to the point where you're losing your mind. But again, a live service game, I guess it is a little bit different, because if word of mouth is bad and people really don't like, or they depress the sales, then a game that you like and you're really excited for could die in 40 days or 30 days or whatever. Like some of these shutdowns that have been happening to these bad games, these were bad games. But just because I think they're a bad game, there's probably somebody out there who's like, this game's awesome. It's just, at a certain point, too, you have to kind of admit that the free market is speaking. And it's telling you, you know, enough. Or, like, we clearly don't want these, you know, like, we're okay. Very curious what this coordinated data pad little side mission is here that's going on. I was at overflow, so now I gotta go back down here. Do I have all my health, or like what's going on? I actually can't tell. Is my shield down? Or is it hat? Like, if I hit this, does it go up? Oh, it does. Okay, good. Alright, oh, these are the stupid might things. Alright, where is it? See, now, I think that guy was trying to talk to me. But that's not happening. Sorry. I guess we're on the beginner map too. So, I shouldn't have done that. Nice. All right, I think we get out of here. That guy probably sent me a horrible message on PSN. I don't blame him. Just, I don't care. Like, I'm sure it's going to happen to me.
I have detected an opportunity for considerable profit. Connection collapse in 15 minutes.
Shit. Oh, it's another cache. Now we're good.
Priority contracts complete.
Contracts are done. Yeah, we're gonna go back here. Tenth so far. I don't know. I feel like, oh, that's the other thing too. I'm probably going to mostly play solo in this, just because that makes it, I mean, I'm guessing what the hell was that? Probably just drop some guys in. I'm guessing teams is more the PvP setting, because it's like, okay, there is no ambiguity. We're on different crews. We're going for the win, blah, 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 right? Here it seems like solos anyway. is a little bit more of like maybe an expectation or an anticipation that you might cooperate together to do stuff, but I'm just not going to play that way, I don't think. I could get godly right here. But yeah, I mean, I think this game is fine. I was surprised at the, not really, but well, a little bit. I was surprised at how divisive it was getting online. And it's always in the middle. Some people were acting like this game is the second coming. Some people were acting like this game is the next Conquered, which you're still seeing that get memed. The thing is, they could end up being right. Well, see, that's people. They're already moving the goalposts on that too. I don't think this game shuts down in a month. I don't think they think it's going to run forever either, though. I mean, I said before, I think their goal is this game runs for 4 years until whenever the PS6 comes out. And then Bungie drops either Destiny 3, which I hope they don't do, because I think Destiny 2, they screwed up so badly that they made it, like, suck as an IP. So I wouldn't even bother. They should do a new IP. But then I would want it to be like a Halo game. Like, I'd want traditional PvP, I want a campaign. And then if you want to throw an extraction mode on there, you could. And I actually think if Bungie was smart, if they weren't as desperate as is being reported and all this other shit that people are talking, it would make sense that they would do this marathon game as their stopgap to test out extraction shooters in their engine, in their world, with an IP. And then the next game they do, the extraction shooter is part of a game, a full game that's got a single-player campaign, multiplayer, and extraction. And then you're going to charge your $80 or whatever, maybe your $100 by then if people fall for the... which I think they will. Because it's... GTA Rockstar's argument is going to be they probably spent so much money on that game, and they're probably thinking this is an 80 or 90 hour basically movie quality video game with that much content, side quests, whatever they're doing for their online, that I think I could see them being like, and I know the industry wants them to do it. The industry wants them to basically say the cheapest you can get our game for at launch is $100. And see, because then if they sell 10 million copies, I mean, what is that? $1 billion? I think it's $1 billion. And if they sell 50 million copies at that price point, I mean, that's nuts. So... yeah, see, like, I'm not reading these. Like, this is not part of the campaign, you know, unlocking this stuff. I hated that argument. I couldn't believe that was being made. And I guess I only really saw one guy making that argument, so I can't act like it was a bunch of people doing it, but still, I mean, there had to be others making the argument. Or they were at least agreeing with him, which I thought was wild.
Attention, runner.
Like, this is what they're saying, basically.
Tau Ceti 4 is off limits. The planet, its colony, and all connected resources are property of the Unified Earth Space Council. Under UESC law, you are trespassing. Final warning. Surrender or face extermination.
Cognitive link resecured. My apologies, friend. The UESC was out in the cold, dark, deep of space.
Dark.
The UESC holds no real jurisdiction. Cyberacne is not beholden to their petty laws. Neither should you be.
So we are full on corpo against the government.
I've repurposed the communications technology you collected and can connect you with potential employers. Unfortunately, the UESC is interfering with my attempts to establish contact. Please address the source of this disruption.
North or south relay. You know what? Let's just go to perimeter because I feel bad if I'm in the. Oh yeah, I should do this. Lockbox key, shield charge. Advanced OS bug. EMP and hack. Opens lock boxes. Okay. It's crazy. I have 5 of those. $200. Purchased a backpack, thank you. Yeah, we'll come back to this. Load out. I know, I got a better thing there than I thought I was going to have. Okay, so I can only really pick up Claymore. Move that to the vault. Alright, so I already got 9 out of 16. What is this? Get this out of here too. I don't need that. I'll keep the lockbox key, ammo. Pretty good. Do I just go in with 160? I don't think so. That's not enough. I should do at least some crew fights, just to see, but have a nice run. But yeah, I think if Bungie was smart, what they've done is they're testing out their ability to do an extraction shooter, and they're going to roll this experience into their next project, which I hope they then go all in on. Because again, if GTA 6 breaks the $100 barrier, Sony is definitely going to want Bungie, especially if this game, it doesn't need to be a smash success, but if it makes the money, they're going to look at it like, okay, good. So first initial, legs are a little shaky.
Assert. Every reset refines your potential. Assert. You are optimized for success.
Then they're going to be like, okay, you guys really need to deliver on this, like the next one. And I think they're going to get told that either way, because this is definitely a much smaller scale than I think Sony would want, unless they knew it was coming. And again, I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I do not exactly know. Off the top of my head, when Sony bought Bungie. But yeah, there's no way that they were okay with. I don't think. If I'm Bungie, I'm not okay with this. I wanted way bigger. I was expecting way bigger. Caught him on the last bullet there, that was good. Ooh. Man. These grenades aren't a joke. Nice try. Light ammo. Sounds like there's somebody out here stalking around.
Priority contract fulfilled.
There was some other things on the online discourse that got really personal. It was really funny. Like one of the guys who was hating on the game basically revealed that he had only played like just under 300 hours on. Ooh, but I have a lock-key. Nice. I mean, not enough space.
Signal recall window closes in 20 minutes.
Damn. Oof, do we go for the hauler? I heard bad things about the hauler. Let's see. Apparently the knife is like really powerful in this. Which makes sense because the ammo count is so precious. I gotta remember the shield, rocket block, question mark. I don't know what that means. Oh, this is calling supplies. I'm good. Alright, so the thermal scope, the more you run, that's an interesting wrinkle. That is the this stupid thing. Yeah, mad as the sword. See, some of the I do like the art style. I know people were shitting all over that too. It's just weird. It's like if MS DOS ruled the world, and you never got Windows, what would it look like? It's probably something like this, maybe. This might have been a mistake, because I think this sucks in here. Oh, it did. I wonder if they... Some would call this camping, and they would be correct. I can't tell if I can hear somebody coming or not. So I guess you are kind of like, is this boring? I don't know. I mean, this is what extraction shooters are. I know the streamers. Go balls to the wall. The pro guys. But even in solos, it's like, wait, you're just spread around the map hunting. Oh, he got me. He didn't get me. Wow. Wow. That's funny. Wow. I'm surprised that's not an achievement. Oof. Snuck out of there. Really, really funny. Oh, agent. Thank you. Contracts. Claim. Okay. Very nice.
Connection to Soul complete. Well done, runner.
No problem, Oni.
Reminder. Your partnership with CyberAcme Systems entitles you to a permanent backup of your consciousness. But immortality has its price. Everything that you are belongs to SciAc, until such a time that management is... I strongly recommend that we establish contact with the factions on Earth and Mars. Their individual interests will... Please understand that while rival factions may have competing... Shall we begin?
Yes.
I have a lead on some new contracts for you, runner. Traxxas Off-World Industries is... Traxxas is a major financial player here and in Seoul. While they have legal salvage rights for Tau Ceti, partnering with runners would allow them to avoid corporate liability when some...
Yeah, so we're basically, what, bootleggers, smugglers?
Aiding their efforts, legal or otherwise, will be very lucrative. I've identified some ways to catch their attention. Alert. New caloric recently flagged. This megacorp is known for ruthlessly optimized... Don't worry if you're experiencing cognitive dissonance. It's a common New
Interesting,
Caloric provided
yes.
the marathon expedition with supplies and mission experts. If you come across New Caloric's colony-era property on the planet's surface, I suggest we...
I mean, I could see... I don't know. I could see this... It's really crazy. I wonder how long it will be able to like keep interest, because even if the weekend will be your real test, but I mean if they don't even crack 100K on Steam concurrent, I would be worried. And like maybe over time, I mean obviously 100K, and then I don't know what you probably add in from PlayStation owners. So I'm playing on a PS5, so I'm not getting picked up by the Steam concurrent charts. So you'd probably say, I don't know, maybe 1 million. You're hoping, right? You're hoping that they announce that they sold 1 million copies by like the end of this weekend. Because if they didn't even sell 1 million, then I don't know. Then I feel like you're in trouble. Sure. Check the codex. Korea. Feats of mastery. Hello, hello. Oh, I did too. Okay. Yeah. Crawling in. Alright, let me check the settings one more time. Settings. Sound. Social. Yeah, like they don't have a good explanation for that. So crew chat, so push to talk. Everybody can hear me, I guess. Let's try it. See what happens with the crew now. Oh, we're doing the opposites.
Reminder. UESC detected nearby. Fatal outcomes are highly probable.
Oh, I still... Oh, man, I have that much left in. doing, team? Oh, no.
ID confirmed as Dr. Tobias Lataro.
Feeling better.
What do the smiley faces mean? Next to their names. Oh, friendly. Maybe. I think I got one, right? Thank you. Nah. Terry Christmas. Oh. 2 destroyers.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
Bust out the shield, bro. Wow. Did you get both of them? Oh my god, baller. Holy shit, dude. It's going crazy. Wow. Wait, you can get me back up? Like, all the way up? Holy shit, what?
Exfil marked.
Fifteen minutes remain.
Alright. There we go. I know, it just got very intense there for a second, so I can't believe... I thought once you were dead, you were dead. I'm glad I didn't leave. These guys fucking carried me. That was awesome. But now... I mean, this is what I'm always wondering about, too. Like, how many teams are there?
Profit opportunity. Intercept.
Oh, we're just gonna wipe this team. Oh, there's nobody here. Oh, shit. Somebody's throwing a grenade at us right now, it'd be over. That was intense. It came out of nowhere. Wow. Wow. We 3 for 3. 4 for 4. 3 for 3. And crawled in. Oh, so there's still another guy alive. Damn. Yeah, who's the hero baller was? A Viking at 4 eliminations. Damn. Wow. Oh, they're sending me multiples. Dire Marsh. What does transmuted mean? Oh. Okay. Oh boy. Now it's like, I guess I sell one of these. Sell one of these. Sell one of these. Oh, I didn't even... Oh, interesting. Interesting. Well, there we go. Customize. Yeah, see, I still feel like the skins are not that great. Like, Midnight Decay looks alright. trying it. Okay. Yeah, we're going solo again. Ultimately, though, that's kind of what I'm saying about this game. Like, yeah, I'm already... See, no, I knew. I just have to keep playing. I had a feeling I was going to be like, eh. But it's also like, this is where I think they messed up. There should have be a PvP mode. Like, instead of doing an extraction shooter, I don't know why you wouldn't have just made a campaign in a traditional PvP shooter from the makers of Halo and Destiny. I think most people would have bought that. But instead you did this extraction shooter with the hero shells or whatever, I don't know. Ultimately, it just feels like they didn't have the confidence. Oh, see, like, this is not a great sign. I mean, maybe I'm just lagging or whatever, but that's tough. If you only have, like you're having trouble finding a game. Okay, where are we? Maintenance. Need to be at intersection, complex, or bioresearch. Intersection, complex, bioresearch. Intersection it is. Like, I just have a feeling Crimson Desert is going to blow this out of the water. In, like, every metric. And I don't know, I just think, I don't know, I just don't know if this is special enough. Like, it's competent, it's definitely well made. But it's like, I think, I think because it's Bungie, and they've got a very hardcore fan base between two successful franchises. Say what you want about Destiny, but from what I read, it made them like $1 billion. Destiny 2 did. I don't know what Destiny 1 did. I think Destiny 1 probably made just as much, if not more, because I was hyped to the moon about Destiny 1. Ooh. It's not a friendly. Please tell me he just grenaded himself. Fuck. Thanks for playing. Dumbass Grenadier again. I'm looking for a terminal. Oh, I thought this was a door. Oh, this is the door. What the fuck is that?
Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes.
What does that mean? Oh. Damn. Got me. It's all gone. Sponsored kits. Sponsored kit. I don't have any other sponsored kits? Oh. Is this what I have? Mida, right? Mida. Heavy rounds. Oof. Oh, sponsored kit equipped, right? Bully SMG. I think we just run with this shit kit and see what happens. Why not, right? Codex. See, this is where you're kind of like, okay, I get the art style. Somebody else said this too, though, which is true. Is like you hope if this doesn't catch on and doesn't go super mainstream, I really hope we don't see like you don't see them doing crossovers like Call of Duty did and you know, Fortnite did, where you're Peter Griffin running around in Call of Duty. Like, I don't want to be Peter Griffin running around in MAME when games do that. It's just like the ultimate, just like slop, common denominator, total immersion breaking. Screw the world, it's set in. Like, we're just an arcade game. And you know what? Maybe that's what they're going for. You know, they want to. It's a game for kids. Is basically what they're telling you when they start doing collabs like that. And Fortnite definitely was. So like, I understood Fortnite doing it. Call of Duty doing it, I think was just lame. Just like a weird money grab that I guess you should be able to come to expect from Activision and Blizzard. But yeah, just partying, you know. So I don't know though. Like as I'm playing this game, it's definitely fun, definitely nerve-wracking. That was an intense run. My perimeter runs really weren't that bad. Now, obviously, the first kill I got, I just murdered that person. But you know, that second one, that was legit. And then the group fight was pretty cool, even though I got carried. And then even that one right there, I'm shocked I didn't get that guy. Okay. Complex. Where is it? There it is. Run into complex. See, already though, this game is definitely a little bit more, I would say, frenetic than Arc Raiders. I think Arc Raiders has its moments where it can get kind of like high energy. I think for the most part in Arc Raiders, you are like skulking around. I know the guys who are great at it, Burnt Peanut, Shroud, those Cloaksy, that crew. Like, when they play those games, they make it look like a totally different game than I think what it is for most people. I think most people play Arc Raiders more like Dark Side Phil does. Oh my god. Those things are the worst. Just gonna have to hide under here now and wait for this poison to go away. So annoying. Here I am, the man under the stairs. The bunk healing. Okay, this one I actually know the terminal is up here on the second floor. Because I played this as during Server Slam. I never even made it to Outpost in Server Slam. I don't know if many people did. Terminal. Ooh. Comes. Like, there's no way I can kill that guy. I think that's what this is telling me to do, right? There's no shot. I need to find grenades or something. Somebody's already been here. Oop. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. Okay, that's good to know. What? No. Unstable lead. Okay, I got my rockets, so I guess that's what I'm supposed to use on this guy.
Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes. I'm gonna have to pick up that gun. Okay. And then I think I saw, yeah. Give me something.
Are you telling me the commander wasn't even here? No way. What? That's crazy. Did it like fall down somewhere? Ooh. I'm pissed.
"15 minutes until signal loss."
Yeah. Man, spent all that time doing that, and I thought for sure I got the commander. What the hell is that? Definitely wasn't this punk. This thing's popping off. A lot of unstable lead.
USC reinforcements incoming.
course. We're getting out of here then. We're gonna try. Because now I don't know what that means. So frustrated about that commander thing. I thought for sure. I was like, oh well, I actually pulled off a nice little trash loadout. Used the special ability or whatever. Got it done. This is just asking to get poisoned. Nope. Birds. At the end of the day. Oh. That's not cool looking. But yeah, I'm very curious to see, like, tomorrow. I feel like the glazing is either going to be very intense or it's going to be muted, because I think you're going to see a lot of haters, I think, are going to kind of basically... I think right now the player count's keeping them at bay, and they're not really able to shit-talk this game as much as they wanted to, but it's coming. And I know now... Basically, the bar has been set so low that even if this game only made it a year, 2 years, it would still be people counting it as a win, just because it wouldn't have shut down. Oh, somebody got that exfil. Son of a gun. Trying to fight any of these guys right now. I don't know. Are these things dangerous? Like, what do they do? Send out an alert. There's no way that turret's going to start shooting at me from that far away. Unless they're thermal. See, like, this is where the critics would be like, well, no, this is an extraction shooter. So it's like, it's supposed to be like this. You're creeping and crawling your way around. It's not run and gun. It's not arcadey. It's not, you know, PvP, instant respawn. Or even rounded PvP. This sucks with the sun or whatever this is. Oh, these guys are all over the goddamn place. Glad I was able to sneak that one around. That was nice. Again, it's just, I think it's a feeling that's never going to go away with this game. Because you're going to be like, you know, the aesthetics, the weapons, everything, the abilities, everything seems really cool, right? But then why just do an extraction shooter? Why not go the whole 9 yards and get the thing done? And I think that's a valid question. And for whatever reason, like the Destiny Glazers really don't like it when you ask that question. And I think it does them a disservice too, or it just makes them look weak. You know, it's like they can't even accept the fact that, like, yeah, it's a little weird that Bungie basically gave you what I would call a trend game.
You have 10 minutes to exfil.
This sucks. This is gonna be tricky. Alright, we gotta make a move. Oh god, that was so bad. Unbelievable. So close to pulling it off. Ugh. Is he the last one that was left? The stupid bugs, man. Ugh. Stupid bugs. Well, that was a free loadout, so I guess I'm not that mad. Oof. Oh, got the data cards uploaded. Very nice. Lost literally everything else. Sick. Sick. Yeah, you know. Oh. Codex. Oh, interesting. World. Well, there it is. I mean, we're gonna try it again. Might as well, right? I keep going. See, like, it definitely scratches an itch. It's definitely like it's a Halo-esque Destiny type first-person shooter. Not as fantastical as Destiny, I guess, a little bit. Back towards the Halo. But I just think they made such a mistake with Destiny 2 going to the free-to-play model. And I just don't know if this was the right move. I mean, I guess as long as it makes the money, they're not going to care. Because I really, really think this can't be what they're thinking for the next 10 years is what they're going to do as a one-game studio. Which is even crazier when I think about it, that they're a one-game studio. And somebody else was kind of diving into the numbers and was basically like, listen, they burned so much money around or right after the Sony buyout that they started a bunch of projects and they quit a bunch of them. So they were running around checking with their heads cut off. Which makes me think that they were basically just like, you know what, we have an IP available that we can kind of model after, you know, I don't know. I'm toasted in this run. There's one down. This is like brutal. What? These guys like the sound design, man. I'm like, where the hell is this guy? Okay. Where the hell?
Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes.
Oof. With this lag, I feel like I'm better off just exfilling. Oh, come on.
UESC reinforcements incoming.
What do you mean, scan it?
Priority contracts
Get me out of here. Oh, God. So I got no ammo left. Sick. Yep. Saw that trip mine. Very close to getting me. Ooh, almost overheated. Stupid sun. Right above me. Fuck. What? Oh my god. Priority target. Scorch warden.
15 minutes remaining.
Lockdown. What? What does that mean? So what is that? Is there no way to get over this wall? Damn. 13 minutes. I feel like that's the only way to get through. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, this sucks. Just this fucking guy? Maybe I can just run through these. Yeah. Oh. Whoop. Ugh. Oh my god. Wow, made it. Holy crap. That's really funny. Oh, somebody's still on the map. Damn. Damn, really, really funny. That was a lot of combat eliminations. Oh yeah, and I did that too. Pretty good. Reward available. Hell yeah, brother. Hey, you got a gun. Wow. Biolens seed, there we go. First, like, actual piece of gear. Oh, here we go. Well, let's deal with the agent first. Thank you. Not enough space. What is this? Enhanced weaponry. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I need that unstable biomass. I did read that somewhere. I don't think I want to spend any of this money right now. Actually, I need to go to the vault first. Yeah, yikes. Okay. Well... So I kind of like the idea of that, but... I obviously don't need these. Like, I don't even know what these are. Sell. We're selling them all. Standard chip mod, whatever. Okay, that was all cool. No, good. Good. Yeah, any of these things, like, whatever. I don't need any of this. Okay. Nimble fingers, hurting hands. Sell it. That one's pretty cool. Okay. So that's not terrible. What is this? Yeah, see, sell these. Don't care. Okay. Backpack space. Deluxe salvage. Like, these guns, like, do I even save any of these? Like, why bother? Overrun AR can go. What is this? Lookout precision rifle. Yeah. I guess I'll hold on to it for now. backpack. Okay. Now, back to the factions.
Alert. Traxxas is requesting access to your neural partition. You caught their attention. Well done.
Thanks, Oni.
Your contact will be the supervisory AI, Vulcan. I'm familiar with her. My standard advice would be to avoid signing any binding agreements she offers you. But Traxxas is famously bureaucratic. Luckily, the financial rewards you'll receive will more than compensate for the loss of your individual rights.
Sick.
Mind matter. Who owns your mind, runner? UESC, SIAC, Traxxas, SecGen. Are you free? Might is here on Tau Ceti, watching to see who stands up, who fights back. So, are you with us? Show us Tau Ceti side. Leave your mark. Then, we'll talk.
Neuralink resecured. That was a MIDA agent under the pseudonym Gantry. In addition to sending that message, he's been executing a continuous attack on our neural interface. Gantry sent mission instructions along with his message. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but it should...
Alright, that was kind of cool. Oh, we're in perimeter again. Okay, nice. Agent, claim rewards. I'm obviously got to use the, Alright, see now I'll use, I gotta save the biomass. What's this again? Credits. Raises your credits. Raises your credit wall capacity for the rest of the season. I think loot speed's more important right now.
I am Vulcan. I have been officially assigned as your liaison. As major investors in the original Marathon expedition, Traxxas seeks to recoup losses incurred by the colony's collapse. We are engaging in a value appraisal of the new Cascadia colony site in anticipation of a larger resource extraction initiative. Due to legal ambiguities, we have devised a specialized contract to allow runners to operate as
What a handsome woman.
temporary assets. That is, extra legal contractors.
Vulcan, you handsome beauty.
As such, you can assist in our exploratory efforts and be discreetly compensated. Please note, Traxxas accepts no legal or ethical liability for any damages you inflict or receive.
Sick. Well, now wait a minute. Now wait just a goddamn minute. This is heavy ammo. gotta start using laser guns. Nice. 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 Yeah, I'm just trying to... Now I just want to, like, use stuff. You're going for it. We're trying to, like, you know, cores. We're going crazy. Why not? What is this? What is this car? Assault rifle. You know what? Yeah. And then that way. Vault. Vault. Now I will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Yeah. Whatever. Take 5 of those with me. Chip mod. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Kind of getting the hang of it. Like... Yeah. The loadouts. I like that one. The Bully SMG. Yeah, I don't know what it was telling me that I hadn't seen yet. Alright. Oh, Rook is solo only. Interesting. Oh, I think I knew that. Codex. Man, I'm sorry. It's taking a while here. Just exploring. Violency. Yeah, buddy. Well, there we go. And there it is. All right. We're going to perimeter. You know what? Why not? Why not go with Phil? Oh boy. Yeah, I'll call this the final game of the night. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah. It's weird. It is a weird. It's like, I don't know. It could just be them. I should have done this solo. That's okay though. Oh, we all got the same thing.
Retrieving past
Hell
rates.
yeah, we're in overflow
The ache of
again.
loss, the sting of new life.
Columns. Okay. Bug infested building and columns. Got it. We're just trying to
Found one.
I think that's the one I already did.
Oh, you're right. Is it like on the shelf?
Yeah.
I think we have people here, unless that's you guys getting attacked by clankers.
I'm not. I'm at the other end.
There's two down here on the first floor. Right below you, B2.
Now it's at the north relay.
Is that close?
No.
We'll go? Yeah.
Look.
You want to hit this?
It's real people. It was like 226. From the top of the, in the room up, like we just jumped out of.
Like up there?
Yeah. On me. It's real people. Oh my god, he's right there too. What the fuck? On your left, it's a, he's not visible, but he can. Alright, last one's... He's got some shit chasing him.
Dude, this is like 3 teams. This is 2 teams.
It is. God damn it, man.
No, leveled up. Lost all my shit. That's funny. Ooh, loadout. Yeah, free loadout is right. Okay, we are going to do one more, and we're going to do a solo run. Hopefully I spawn right in that spot, though, because that was actually the spot to spawn. It is weird, because it's like, would I rather be playing this or Helldivers? Or Holdfast? I know it's so... I mean, that's really what it comes down to, though, you know? Especially when you get older, it's like, what do I want to actually play? Like, what do I want to commit my time to? And, like...
Engaging affirmation protocol.
The concurrent players thing is kind of a cope.
Every reset refines
Not a
your
cope,
potential.
but...
Assert. You are optimized for success.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, see, like, I have a skin on that I don't own. So that's kind of crazy. Come on. Grenades. Whatever. You just want to shoot through the glass window. I respect that. Guest in the house, right? Damn. That's a shit spawn. Thankfully, didn't really lose anything. Alright, maybe one more time. I guess, see, that's what I mean. It's like, is it a good game? Is it a bad game? I don't know. It's like it's right on the line. But this is what they want. They want that, like, oh, just one more run. So it's got that going for it. Because I'll tell you what, High Guard did not have this. High Guard, I was like, I'm good. I am all set. Like, this is a bad game. They are coping. I don't know why they are coping so hard with that game. It's actually crazy to me. It's like, sometimes you just got to admit when you were wrong. You know, like, or not even wrong. Whether you sign an NDA or what. It's why the streamers, too, like, I know I'm streaming right now, but I'm not a streamer. It's not my job. I'm doing this for fun. It'd be nice if it turned into a nice part-time gig, but like...
The colony ruins teach lessons.
It's so funny when they all talk about each other like they're shills, or... And then it's just the money, man. It's like, as soon as somebody gives them the money, then they're willing to say, do whatever, you know. And it's very funny, because I think for this game, you could definitely tell, well, that sucks, who took the money and who didn't take the money. And I never liked the argument of, like, nice, yummy, yum scrum-diddly-umptious, as they say. Let's see, like, where even am I? Wasting all my ammo on these stupid eggs. Which I'm sure at some point there will be a mission to kill them. Try, bros. My buggy bro friends. Oh man, just get me out of here to the left. Nope. No, back in. What's this? Ungrabbable thing. Fair enough. Oh, there we go. Ah, yes. Yes, 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 the water slide tunnels. I guess then it comes down to, like, do I prefer this environment to Arc Raiders environment? I don't know. It's close again. I think they're both cool. I guess right now I'd have to say I kind of like Arc Raiders' environment a little bit more, but I think for what they're going for this game, this environment makes sense. But I don't know. Might grow on me. I mean, this is like a beautiful shot. These are crazy. This is nice. So like the visuals of the game, I know some... Again, it was like haters were really, really dumping on this game. I just think what happened is some of the hate is not organic. Obviously, some of it is just... And I sigh as I say this because the shilling and the grifting basically go hand in hand, right? Like you clearly have... Oh, that's Rain. That's not a stealth person. I just froze. I was certain I just saw a stealth enemy or a runner. Like, what is that sound? Oh my god. You assholes.
20 minutes remain.
Thank God there's no exfil near me. Stupid. I can't believe that. Dumb play by me. Wrong gun. Just needed to get up close and personal. Stupid. Yeah, not mad because the bully SMG. Oh man, I really am going to go one more time. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to argue that it definitely has a little bit of an addictive quality to it. I just don't know if I would do team runs. Like... Yeah, I just think the solo runs are definitely way more my speed. I think that was the funniest thing that comes out of like the Twitter Spaces though, is like when you actually see the gameplay of both either the critics or the glazers. Because I did see like this week it was the critics.
Verifying flesh integrity. Collagen levels low but acceptable.
Or critics were posting either their gameplay hours or footage, right? And they're getting dragged. I don't know if I saw somebody who was saying this is the greatest game ever post any of their gameplay footage. I'm pretty sure I didn't. And I find that interesting. Like maybe now that the game is out, maybe we will see it. We'll see somebody talking about how it's like this is the best ever. Not a streamer. I mean like either a journalist or like a regular person who's like highly praising the game. Because with the streamer, it's always going to be, did you get paid? If you're saying great things about it. And really the only way you know a streamer didn't get paid is if they're talking bad about it, which is, it's like a bad system. You know what I mean? Because it just sets it up so that anybody praising the game is going to get called a shill. And the anybody knocking the game getting branded as a hater, that's coming from either legitimate fans of the game or the developers or the media. You know, and the media is, I'm sorry to say, but the big thing that makes the media is access. Other than that, they're just another guy with a Twitter account. So it's like, and now you're even seeing it with like not even influencers, but streamers. You know, they're getting invited to play games early, and you know they make their living doing this, so that gives them, you know, more views for their YouTubes or the streams. And it's like, it seems like the threshold isn't that high, or maybe it is, and there's obviously people who have been successful streamers, albeit when I say successful, people always think, oh, like they think it's the top of the top, right? Oh, Carl, you son of a bitch. Carl's about to get got too. So there's probably a ton of people doing this mission, is what it seems like. Alright, so that's the best thing that this game's got going for it, right there, what I showed you. The speed with which you can get out and get back in is crazy. It is really, really good. That's the best thing that this game's got going for it. Because that's very, like, player-friendly, and it's friendly to players like me who, like, I can't play this every night for hours. But the nights that I can play, I can pound matches in, especially if I'm getting dunked on. But, you know what I mean? Like, it's nice that it moves fast. I just want to see what the new caloric people have to say. It's literally just get the ID, download the data, die, see the thing, call it a night. Put me next to... You couldn't have put me further away.
Engaging affirmation.
Could not have put me further away.
You are a winner. Assert. You can do it.
Ooh, I'm getting pep talks from the game. I don't know. They put in random environmental things. Like, I don't know. What this game is, man, Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert cannot get here fast enough. From everything I've seen, the gameplay and everything, it looks absolutely like a monster. And I finally saw one reviewer say what I've been thinking since I've been seeing that game. Which is at Red Dead Redemption 2, the scale. I think that's what they were going for. See, that's the type of ambition I'm talking about. Like, that's what Bungie should have done with this game. Instead of just being like, you know, we're going to make a very good extraction shooter. You know, a Halo, Destiny-ish extraction shooter. Because we are Bungie and we do have, you know, like our gunplay has always been good. The visuals have been pretty good. You know, and this one they definitely decided to go a little wacky with it, but I think that serves them well. I do, because... Oh, can I get him? Oh, he saw me. I punched him. Do I not have a knife? Same gun. stop by the box. It's riveting gameplay, bro. Thanks, man. Alright, I gotta get through this. The data wall. Okay. Is there a ladder here? So. Need the usable biomass. Oh boy. Got a good amount of biomass here. Nice grab. No, come on, bros.
20 minutes remain.
Leave you to it, good sir. Thief, assassin, whoever. I think I scared the shit out of that guy. Oh my god. Oh, thank you. Maybe a turret or something up here. I can see what they did with like the turrets randomly like in the mountain pass and the bugs. Holy shit though, is that fucking annoying. It's like just to break it up so that you can't just, I guess, mindlessly walk from like one end of the map to the other. But like, I don't know, bro. Like, that's what I want to do. Oh, come on. All right. I think I've had enough of this. This, like, what? Where are they coming from? Where is this third thing? Oh my god. Are you seriously telling me I can't get into this building? Is that what's happening right now? Oh. There we go. Ammo? No.
"15 minutes until signal loss."
Thank God. Ugh. I can't wait to watch like DSP and Wayne's try this game. They're gonna be so ass at it and just crying.
Contract complete.
I actually need this. That one. Like, did we go for it? I mean, well, the good news is I already did the mission, so I don't really care now. Where was I running? Let's see, I got one runner down. Seriously wounded another one, but he's probably alive again. Yeah, I'm very curious, like, how many guys drop into this map do I think? 8? 8 sounds about right.
Profit opportunity detected.
And then maybe 9 on teams. Although maybe teams is 12. What? pretty much it for me. I had no ammo either. We're down to knife only. What do we think, boys? We think we make it out of here? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say a big fat N-O.
Remain until forced signal recall.
Say no way. Yeah, we both made it. I guess I could have been chill with that guy and let him in. Oh well, I wasn't. Ooh, there we go. Silk. Cool. Here we go.
The ID badge you found belonged to a new caloric mission specialist. In return, a company representative identifying himself as Gaius has sent you a neural partition request. New Caloric is reputable, as mega corporations go, but don't let down your guard. They've weathered political storms that devoured entire nation-states, and they always seem to come out ahead.
Well, how about that? You sons of bitches. Multi-zone. Multi-zone. Now let's see what he's got to say.
I've received an inquiry from a group called Arachne. They've requested access to your fatality data. Specifically, your combat engagement history with other runners. I've searched public and private databases and haven't been able to find anything concrete on Arachne. I'm hesitant to hand over your entire combat history to an unknown. But if you're interested, you can provide a snapshot of your capability.
Oh, sorry. Back to this. Smash glass. Yeah, that's funny. Which one would I do? Yeah, probably this one. Upgrades. Ooh. Yes, very nice. There we go.
I am Gaius, contacting you on behalf of New Caloric. Our mission, my principal directive, is to ensure humanity's survival by meeting its most basic needs. When you crawled through the colony's detritus, you saw numbers stamped on shelters, vehicles, and food. New caloric product numbers. The colony's economic loss is mundane. The setback to human survival is profound. Sol has finite resources. Humanity must escape it. This is why human leaders originally launched the Marathon expedition hundreds of years ago.
Oh, there it is. I mean, you're obviously supposed to update this one first. Okay. Yeah, like reading this does not count. I still can't. I know I keep talking about it, but that guy. Obedience matrix. Like the ticks look like shit. I'll say that. Annoying and. I just don't know if there's enough here. Like, content-wise. I don't know if they have enough that it's going to really hold people. And I just keep thinking, like, Arc Raiders I think has kind of the same issue, but it's like kind of memed and fun and chaotic, and you know, I'll be honest with you, I think the enemies in Arc Raiders are a lot more unique than they are in this one. But this is definitely faster paced and definitely sweatier, and definitely just being a first-person shooter is a lot more intuitive, I think, than Arc Raiders. And again, this is only my first night playing it. I'm about to call it in a minute, but I think first session review, opening night. I don't know. I don't know if my opinion has really changed from what it was during the Server Slam. Like, I feel like there's going to be a hardcore fan base for this game, but I don't think it's going to be big enough to really make them a ton of money. And I wouldn't be shocked if you saw concurrent players on Steam anyway drop to 20k, 25k. I think that's where it's going. PlayStation numbers will probably be pretty high. I actually think they're going to do pretty good for PlayStation. Because, I don't know, Bungie's always been a console company. And I feel like the Steam numbers are kind of misleading. Or they can be for certain titles. And I do think a Bungie game is one of them. But, man, I just feel like, unless this is what I've been saying it is, where this is a $100 to $125 million project that they turned around quickly, they planned on it making the money, right? Obviously, every game company does. But they were just looking to maybe, you know, make 200 mil on this game. Maybe not even that. No, yeah, maybe not 200 mil, but maybe 50, 60 million dollars of their money back. So they make, you know, total revenue is 200, 300 million dollars to fund the rest of the coding and production that they need for their next game. And their next game could be a marathon single player multiplayer offering. Maybe this was the testing ground for Sony, where they were like, you know what, instead of putting in $1 billion or whatever for you guys to revive a dead IP or an IP that's been gone for 30 years, almost. Let's just see if we can get an extraction shooter going. And if it looks like people are interested in the world and you've got a passionate fan base, then we'll put in the resources where we can actually continue the story of Marathon as a Halo-esque entry. And it's very curious to see if they're going to learn their lessons from Destiny. I can't really tell you why I stopped playing Destiny 2. It was just at a certain point. And, like, I never really liked playing raids. I mean, I did a couple of them. But what I liked doing was PvP and the story. It's like Halo, you know? That's what I grew up with, and that's what I wanted to play. And once I saw that Destiny 2 was kind of going away from that, and it was more like raid-focused, and I don't know, I just wasn't for me. First-person raids always seem a little weird to me. So, ultimately, yeah, I just moved on. And I never really thought about it. And I've always been impressed that they had such a loyal fan base for 10 years or whatever. It's been almost 10 years of Destiny 2. But now you can tell that they've totally abandoned, or they are in the process of totally abandoning Destiny to support this game. And I'm assuming to work on whatever their next game is. And like I said, I hope it's not Destiny 3. I don't even know if I want it to really be another marathon. It would be nice if they could just do another IP. But with great PvP, you know, sci-fi PvP shooters. I'm trying to think like what's out there right now. People would say Valorant or whatever. I don't play any of those games. Those are, I mean, I know they're obviously very popular, but yeah, I don't know. It's just it's just sitting right at that 7. I'll say again, what you can take from this though is it kept me playing. You know, I wanted to get that contract done. I wanted to keep playing. So it's not bad, but it's just at the end of the day, I just think Bungie should have done more, and they gave less. And you're going to have people that are going to sweep for them. You're going to have people that are roasting them over the coals for it. I would say it's good, not great, and I think everybody expected more or wanted more. And I shouldn't say expect because everybody knew what Marathon was going to be when they announced it. So it's not like you thought the game was totally going to change. I just think that initial feeling of disappointment never really went away for this title because I think so many people wanted to see them do it again. You know, they did Halo, one of the greatest series of all time, first-person shooter series of all time. Then you get Destiny, which I don't know if people would call it one of the best all time, but it certainly lasted a decade. And it was profitable, hugely profitable for them, and had a very passionate fan base. And I think people were wanting them to do it again with, and this is reviving this IP. And they just gave you a game in a genre that kind of left people scratching their heads. So that's why I'm like searching around for a rationale for it. Why I'm like, there has to be an angle to this. This couldn't have been them being this desperate that they just kind of jumped into the extraction shooter genre, hoping to save the company. I hope this was more like they pitched it to Sony. They announced all these projects or had all these projects going. Sony came in and said, "No, give us your idea for 4 years from now, and then tell us what you're coming out with after." And they probably were like, "Okay, we're going to pitch Marathon. We're going to do extraction shooter. That's what's hot right now, and that's what we see being hot for the future." And then they pitched whatever it is that's coming after this. And obviously Sony said, "You know what? We like both ideas enough that here's $4 billion." I hope it wasn't just Sony throwing cash to try to bail out because Square Enix is suffering or slacking or their other titles aren't doing good. And they got desperate, and Bungie was desperate. So they were like, "Yeah, please give us money, and we'll go back to being a publisher's errand boy after being independent for Destiny." So it's crazy that they ditched Microsoft just to run to Sony 10 years later. But, yeah, it is what it is. Rewards pass. Yeah, let's see what this is. Earn Silk. Dismiss. Lux. I don't get it. I thought... No. Yeah, what? Oh, I do. Oh, okay. I get it now. So there's premium only stuff. Okay. So you have to claim 3 rewards. Oh, man. I got it. That is not what I wanted. Ugh. Alright, that's funny. So you gotta buy, yeah. Alright, yeah, it's the same thing as, it's a little different. This is like a little scummier in my estimation. Like, so there's the silk and a battle pass. That's kind of shit. I'm not gonna lie. I thought if it was like, oh, you earn the silk to buy the battle pass to get the items, that's what Helldivers 2 does. And that I'm okay with, because it's basically, well, if you're willing to grind, you know, and buy the items that you've earned the requisition points for or whatever. Then you can get the stuff, or you can just pay like real money and buy them. This is like a weird combination where it's, yeah, wow. Yeah, this is tough. Man, so they're definitely looking to make money. I just think, yeah, the more I see, like when I see this stuff, now I'm thinking, okay, yeah, definitely cash grab. Like they're definitely using this to try to springboard into whatever their next IP is. But yeah, I mean, I'll probably try to cut together or do another video. The other videos seem to do pretty good about SummerSlam. I don't think it's fair to give this game a full review yet, only because it's been 3 hours, and probably got to put at least 20 hours into a multiplayer game like this, extraction shooter. Like try to actually get good. I'm just gonna main destroyer, so hopefully I get better and better at it. But after about 20-30 hours, I think then you can really give a decent review about a game and just how you're actually feeling about it. Is it able to keep your interest? Is it getting more exciting? How's the community doing? All that stuff. So I mean, I'll tell you right now, I'm not planning on spending any extra money on this game. Like they already got my $40, which you know is good enough for right now. And based off of my first 3 hours, I'm cool with it. You know, I'll be a scrub, but yeah, I'm very curious to see if they try to expand on this game. If they ever, if we're like 6 months from now, and I know they just released their, I think their year one roadmap, but if they ever implement PvP on this game, I think you'll see a dramatic shift in reception and excitement. But I also don't think they're going to do that. I think within the confines, I think that requires too much redesign and coding and production to do it. So I think this is it. This is what you get. You know, they'll add a map probably in a year, but basically going to be fighting on 3 maps for 6 months. And I just don't know. I don't know if that's going to be enough content to really keep people around. So all I can say is I'm very interested to see what the sales numbers end up being and what the concurrent player numbers end up being over the weekend. So starting tomorrow, I'm not going to probably play tomorrow night, maybe Saturday night, but I'm very curious to see, like, Saturday night, what do the numbers get up to on Steam, concurrent players. And I'm curious to see if they announce any big sales numbers this weekend, because if they can announce they sold 2 million copies, they'll be over the moon. Because at that point, they'll be over the moon as long as that production number really isn't 7 to 11 million copies. Because if that is the case, Sony might shut down Bungie. Because then you're talking about, yeah, at $40. They would have to sell, yeah, it's like 7 million copies to make the money, and that's just if it was 250 million production, not counting marketing. Even if it's all in, you're talking 7 million copies, and I don't think that's going to happen. I don't. So we'll see. But thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for hitting the like and subscribe buttons. Thank you guys for hanging out and chatting. And I will catch you guys at the next stream. Peace.